Before we get into the video, I'm sorry about the mic being extra loud. I need to do some tweaking because I just got a new mic, but let's get straight into the video about all the LEGO characters. What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be showing you all how to unlock every single LEGO skin in the Sonic Speed Simulator LEGO event. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so over here is the first event, the LEGO Team Sonic event. You come over here. The first task is to collect 3,000 LEGO rings for 2 Oma Chows. Now we can run around, and you're going to want to equip your magnet chows and your trails and your skins, and you're just going to want to run around and collect all the rings you can. If I remember correctly, this task took a while to complete, but if you just keep running around and you don't go to the same spot over and over, you'll finish it really quickly. Now on to the second task. The second task, you have to defeat 500 LEGO Badniks for the Tails Blurred Trail 4 times. Now, there's 2 ways you can do this. There's one way is to just run around with a shadow skin on that has Chaos Spear and start just spamming Q or your attack button on mobile or PlayStation or Xbox. You'll hit a bunch of Badniks. And then you can finish the quest really quickly or somewhat quickly. It takes a little bit of a time, but in my opinion, the best way to do it is to do it while you're doing the LEGO Shadows Revenge event, which we'll get onto once we finish this first event. Okay, so now we have the third task. Find 200 gold bricks for LEGO Tails. To do this task, you'll just run around the map, and as you can see, there's gold bricks everywhere. If you just keep your magnet chow and trails on and your skin on, you'll be able to collect all the LEGO bricks that you will ever need to finish the quest. And you'll get this done in a very quick time. But if I were you, I would probably not try and get all the tasks done in this event, because when I did it, I was very tired after. So maybe just take a break and try the other events, because there's 3. Why not take a break for some variety? But now for this quest, you're going to want to rebuild 50 LEGO structures, and you will get 3 Oma Chows. So first, you're going to want to just run around and look for a couple of these broken LEGO pieces on the ground. You run up to them and you hold your button, and then you build it, and it gets you a chili dog stand. I should be able to find another one if I run around a little bit. Like there's one up here. And if you just do this 50 times, you'll get that quest done really quickly. And if I'm correct, finishing that quest unlocks you the grand prize of LEGO Sonic. Now I'm going to review the skins from this event, then we'll move on to the next event. Okay, so first off, we have LEGO Sonic. As you can see, he looks like his LEGO figures, and he looks amazing in Sonic Speed Simulator. As you guys may have already seen, his running animations are pretty nice. They're perfect. They're exactly what I thought they would be whenever he came out. The only gripe I have is that there's no footstep sounds, and whenever you jump, his legs bend, like unnaturally. Like, it's disgusting. But besides that, I think this is an amazing skin, especially as a grand prize for the first LEGO event. Now, on to Tails. Tails is a very nice looking skin. He has the short legs, so he's not as tall as Sonic, and his running animations are different than Sonic's, and they look pretty nice for Tails. It would be kind of cool if his tails would spin and he would fly, but that's made up for him actually being able to fly. If I don't homing attack, he's actually able to fly, like the other Tails skins. So that's a good thing. But I think whenever you jump, he also has, he has the bendy legs too. But besides that, this is also a great skin for the first LEGO event. Now, on to the LEGO Egg Crusher event. Okay guys, now we're on to the LEGO Shadows Revenge event. So, the first thing you'll see is, of course, the Egg Crusher mech in all of its glory. But before we get on to the little mini game, let's talk about the event first. So the first task is just to get points. The whole point of this event, pun intended, is to collect points for a total of 4 million points to unlock the Lego Egg Crusher mech. The first points goal gives you 2 metal blur trails. The second points goal gives you Lego Shadow. Third points goal gives you 3 metal blur trails. The super prize is Lego Metal Sonic, and the grand prize is the Lego Egg Crusher mech alongside 2,000 RSRs. Now let's start the challenge, and I will show you a really good way to rack up points quickly. So as you guys can see, I am in the mech now. You can run around as the mech. You can also shoot enemies, just like the tornado, but you stop moving. You can also boost. You can also jump, and if you run up to things, you can punch them too. It's just a well-oiled machine. So basically, you want to kill all the badniks you can. The more badniks, the better, because they give you 1,000 points each. Once you kill all the badniks, then you go run around and destroy rocks and Eggman structures until they all respawn. And then rinse and repeat until you unlock the mech and the 2 skins. But there's also a really cheeky strategy. If you push your emote button, then you can access your taskbar. And now if you equip your avatar, you are now in the mech mode as one of your skins. So you can be any super skin, you can be Shadow, so you can use Chaos Spear, or you can be Dark Shadow, and you can use the Chaos Blast, but I don't have him. But that's the best strategy, is to run around as Dark Shadow and use the Chaos Blast so you can destroy all the flowers and the Eggman structures, rocks, and all the badniks. And as I stated earlier, this is a really good way to rack up badniks for your Lego Sonic quests, if you want to take a break in between events. So you can do the first couple quests in the Lego Sonic event, and then you can come do this event until you have all the badniks, and then you can continue the Lego event. So you get a little bit of variety while you're playing the game. But now, on to the last event of this full Lego event. Okay, as you guys can see, I'm in front of the Lego Animal Rescue event. Now we're going to talk about the event, and then we'll talk about the best way to grab animals. Okay, so as you can see, you need a total of 800 points to unlock the Knuckles Guardian mech. First, you get 2 Peckies, then you get Lego Amy, 3 Peckies, then the super prize is Lego Knuckles, and the grand prize is the Lego Knuckles mech and 2,000 RSRs. Now, as you guys might already know, with these collections events, you can only hold 5 at once. But if you get this ATV, this is the temporary one, you run around, you can hold 10 of the collectible items. And you guys might be wondering, but what if I want to do this without having to go to the ATV? Well, you're in luck. There is a new time trial in Brick Hill Zone that allows you to unlock the ATV as a permanent motorbike. I'm going to do it. So now that you guys know how to unlock the ATV, now I'm going to show you the skins that you can get from this event, alongside the previous event, because I kind of forgot. First up, we're going to talk about Lego Shadow and how his skin looks. So his skin is pretty nice. It's just like Sonic's. He has his quills and he has his soap socks, or his hover socks, because they don't look like shoes. And a cool neat feature is that if you run around with him, instead of having fire effects, he has Lego fire sticking out of his shoe, which is a really cool effect that they added. I think this skin is a really good skin for the second event of the series, and of course, diehard Shadow fans will love this skin because they're gonna need to collect it. Now on to Metal Sonic. As you can see, he has the classic Metal Sonic design with the little yellow hole going from the front of him to the back of him. He has his blue legs with his red shoes copying Sonic. He has his iconic nose pointiness, and he has his head with his weird hole in it. But based on what I've heard, it's supposed to be for him flying, but they haven't added him being able to fly in the game yet. But his animation, he does fly. And they need to add a particle effect for his back whenever he's flying. But besides that, this is a really nice Metal Sonic skin, and it's glad to see Metal Sonic getting some love after him not getting that many reskins in a while. Now on to Lego Amy. As you can see, she has her one and only hammer that everybody knows and loves. She also has her head looks perfect, and she has her dress on too, and then she has her red boots. When she runs, she still holds her hammer, and it just goes to the side of her. Sadly, she doesn't have any abilities or anything, but her animations look really nice. They're just like Sonic's, and I think this is a really nice skin. So on to the last skin. As you guys might have already seen, I've been wearing Lego Knuckles. He has his muzzle and his head are nice. He has his gloves, which are really surprising. He also has his shoes, which are green, red, and yellow, and he has his tail. And his running animation is just like Sonic's and Amy's, but he has his gloves on, so they look way different. And he can also glide, but his legs spread apart weirdly. That's the only downside. Besides that, I think this skin is a great skin. Lastly, we have Lego Rouge. As you can see, you can use the code Lego Rouge to unlock this skin. And I think if you collected one Lego brick in the event where we were unlocking Brick Hill, she comes as a 4-star skin. So that means she can glide, and she has good magnet. She glides just like Knuckles does, and her animation, she just flies like Metal Sonic because they couldn't make her wings flap. But in all due truth, I think all of these skins from the LEGO event were all amazing, and I can't wait to see if there's going to be a part 2. Video coming soon on that. That's all I have for you guys today. See you all in the next one. Peace.